What's going on YouTube? It's your boy TradeModeJames here, back with another MicroVision price action update. Before I get into this, make sure you guys hit the like button. Always try to get 100 likes per video. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. All right, let's get right into this. So basically, the first thing we're going to talk about here is the consolidation that may or may not be happening. We've kind of just been bouncing in between, basically up here around $6.16 down to about $2.50. Since back here on December 27, 2021. So it's been a while, but we can't get above the supply zone yet. We've had a few fall offs here, and if you watch my previous videos, you already know that this level is going to be difficult. I've told you guys it's going to be difficult, and it's shown to be that. This zone goes from about 590 up to about 620. And that is going to be a really large supply zone that we have had trouble getting over, like I just said. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touch points along this zone, and we just have not been able to get above it. So what we're looking at here is a golden zone on the right-hand side over here where price currently is. We pulled a fib here, all right, from bottom to top, and we found our golden zone right here, all right? If we get below basically 480, we're going to come down to the trend line, okay, which is going to give us probably a price of about $4.65, something like that. We could find support at the 78.6 line, which would make sense for a trend line bounce. If we break this trend line, all right, we will be coming down and testing this demand zone, which, in the recent past, we've had nice rips out of, down from about 428 up to about $6, and then back down again to demand around 444 up to about 540. All right, and I hate to say it, but if we do break this demand zone, we're going to see some downside. I'm not really sure exactly how far we're going to go down. Obviously, this is kind of like a level of structure where we would come down and test if we break demand, which would be around $4 again. Hopefully, if we do that, we find some support. If we break $4, we might be in for another, $2.50 share price. Who knows? But it's just another buying opportunity for those of you that believe in the stock and the company and the tech, which I do. I'm one of those people. So we do get that, we do get, price coming down that far, below where we're at now, I will be just buying a lot more because I do regret not doing it back here on May 12th. So like I said, we're kind of just still in a limbo phase. All right, the short term, we've had some bearish action, but we have had demand around, $4.28 to about $4.50. So this demand zone could save us even if we do break the trend line. Also, somebody in the group pointed out that there could be a potential head and shoulders here, which could be, we have the left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder. It could happen. Neckline is basically this demand zone. So, essentially, if we do break that neckline, which would be that demand zone, we are going to see some downside, okay? And I don't know how far down it's going to go. Like I said, $4 would be a pretty good mark. Pretty good idea of where we're going around $4 if we break that demand zone. But I don't know yet, right? Obviously, we need confirmation. So really, right now, we're still looking really good, okay? We're still making higher highs and higher lows, all right? We count them up here. You can see all the higher highs being formed. All right, and also the higher lows. Even this touch point right here at 448 is a higher low. So, and if we come back down to demand, it could still make a higher low. So until we break this demand zone, there's really not much we can do or say, because that's the confirmation we're going to need to see if we're going to keep coming down or we're going to bounce and be retesting this $6 range up here again. I hope we are. Like I said, if we go down towards the 250 mark, I will just be buying more. But I'm ready to see this above $6. I think you guys are too. I think everyone's ready to see this thing get above $6. But everything going on in the world, Jerome Powell speaking and just crashing the market, interest rates, everything. It's, considering all that, we've been doing pretty good. I'm not sure if we're going to come down or not. Like I said, I base all of my predictions, if you want to call them that, off confirmations. Right now, we are right smack at the bottom. Well, I'm going to say smack dab in the middle, but we're right at the bottom of this golden zone. This is a very, kind of a bearish candle on the daily. What was this yesterday? What is today? Monday. I got to keep up. Yeah, it's Monday. So Friday was a pretty bearish day. We did close right towards the bottom here. I think we closed at 482. And like I said, just a really quick recap here. If we break this golden zone, we're testing the trend line. If we break the trend line, we're testing demand. If we break demand, we're testing $4. And if we break $4, then we're probably in for some, we're probably in for a pretty big dip down to around $3 possibly if that happens. If not, if we do, let's talk about the upside. If we do break back above the golden zone, because we did hit this trend line here, right? Right here on August 22nd, we came down to the trend line, also bounced out of demand. So that was actually a really nice move off of this, which also created a higher low on the daily. All right, now we didn't make a higher high, but we did make a higher low, and we could just easily bounce off this golden zone and make our way back up here for a higher high. Hopefully, that's what I hope happens. If not, you know, it is what it is. We're just gonna have to ride this thing out. Most everyone that watches my videos are long. Nobody's selling here, regardless if it goes to $7, $8, $9, $10, or even if it goes down to $250. So. In fact, most everybody's probably buying if it goes to 250. So everything looks still on track. I mean, we're just waiting for OEM news. We're waiting for updates from Summit Sharma and the team. And we're really just waiting for the market to recover. Like I said, I feel like we're a little bit more than halfway through the bear market. I could be wrong there. You know, just from what I've seen and my research and what I know, it seems like that's about where we're at. So like I said, but considering what's happened in the world, we are actually, with this stock, MicroVision, holding up fairly nicely, all right? So like I said, if you guys are worried about this, just understand we do have some support here. Even if we did break the golden zone in the trend line, we have this big demand zone here where we have jumped in the past, and it's still considered wet because we only have two, I'd say 1 to 2 hits off this zone since, you know, July 26th. So like I said, don't be too alarmed. And if, you know, hopefully if you guys do see price come below $4, you have some liquidity lying around. If you don't, I would suggest bring some up now, because you're going to want to average down probably, or if you're not in the game yet, this would be a good spot to get in. You know, like I said, anything under $5, $6 is going to be a win, you know, in the medium long term, and maybe even the short term. We could just spike above this supply zone and run up to the next one, which is around $7, $7.30. So that could happen. And that's really all I'm seeing here with this stock. If we look at the SMAs, the daily golden cross has just happened. This is a lagging indicator. Okay, just keep that in mind. Let me remove all this stuff so we can see it. So what happened here? We came down to the 50 SMA, a little bit below it here, actually 442, and jumped above it. Now we are back for the retest here. In my opinion, it really just, you know, just looking at this and from what I know, it doesn't make sense that we would come below the 200. So maybe you see a test back down to this demand zone here around 455. It would make some sense here if we did this, and, you know, it really wouldn't be the end of the world, to be honest with you. This demand zone could easily, you know, we could easily come down here, test the 200, and then, you know, make a higher high. So like I said, I try not to, you know, predict the markets. I just wait for confirmations. And, you know, if we do come down to demand and then we get back above the 50, we're probably going to see a higher high. If we break to the bottom side, we're probably going to see that $4. And that's essentially all I have for you in this video. All right. If you guys like the content, if you like MicroVision, if you like me, if you like trading, crypto, Forex, any of that stuff, please make sure you, number one, hit the like button on this video, and number two, hit that subscribe button. All right. Very niche stock here. Hard to get above 10,000 subs, but we are creeping up on that number. I had about 200 new subs in the last 2 months. So pretty good on my end. I appreciate you guys very much for all the love and support. If you guys want to join my Discord trading team, send me an email, zonetradinggroup@gmail.com, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.